Desmond, you need to stop watching all this anime bullshit and get a girlfriend.
I'm literally sitting with my girlfriend right now. She can hear you, you know.
On today's episode of Brutally Honest, we meet Desmond Ross, a 31-year-old man suffering from a severe anime addiction.
Desmond was living with his sister for the past 6 months due to his unemployment. She says the experience was hell.
Oh, hey Desmond, what cartoon are you watching?
Cartoon? You fool! This is anime! Misspeak again and I will strike you down. Maddie told us anime addiction wasn't the worst part about living with Desmond. It was the smell.
Desmond, why does that pillow smell like your bodily fluids?
Well, because when your waifu is this beautiful, you're gonna be bursting uncontrollably whether you like it or not.
Never mind, just wash it or get it off my couch.
I refuse to wash her.
Why?
Would you like to be shoved in a washing machine?
No, but don't you want to get the bodily fluids off of her?
Absolutely not. That's what makes her special. She's covered in my life force. What is that?
It's deodorant. If you can't wash the pillow, fine. But that doesn't give you an excuse to walk around smelling like shit.
彼女の言う通りだデズモンド。私を起用してくれ。私が君の新しい主人だ。
I serve no master. If you want to be put on my body, you'll have to kill me first.
殺す？ははは。それは挑戦にならないな。
Thanks, me. Maddie says she loves her brother and she tried to be there for him, but she's just reached her breaking point.
Desmond, stop taking my shit. Where is it?
Your precious Funko Pop is stored safely inside a jar within my goon cave. And no, I will not be giving it back. To keep it brief, she kicked them the fuck out, leaving Desmond homeless. It's just me, my waifu, and the open roads. It's kind of like the start of my own anime. Hello, ma'am. I'm new around here. Do you have any quest for me?
Stay the fuck away from me or I will pepper spray you.
But ma'am,
I will fucking pepper spray you.
I don't like the open roads.
Desmond, I heard your sister kicked you out. What did you do?
Well, Mom, I did absolutely nothing wrong. It just turns out that you raised a hero and a villain. It happens more often than you think.
Desmond, you need money so you can pay for a place to stay. Are you looking for a job?
Well, I'm seeing this exile as the beginning of my hero's journey, so I'm not looking for a job. I'm looking for quest.
Desmond, please find a job. I want you off the street.
Well, Mom, there's wants and there's needs, and these streets need a hero. Hello, sir. I'm new around these streets.
Sir, this is private property. You gotta leave.
Private property? What's this guy got on his property that he needs to keep so private? I will find out what's on his property and bring his heinous actions to light.
All right, I'm calling the cops.
Wait, please don't. I give up on trying to be the good guy.
モカちゃんが教えてくれたいろんな見た目になれるアプリなんだ。
Because no matter how much good I do, people don't see a hero. They see a nobody.
Hey, you're that guy everybody's talking about.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah, you're the guy they caught fucking that pillow on the playground. Yeah, 911, I found him. Come get this fucker.
Desmond's life on the streets didn't last long, forcing him to move back in with his mother and father. But it didn't take them long to realize Desmond's behavior was a real problem. So they opted to send him here to speak with therapist Dr. Victor Blane, known for his controversial, brutally honest approach to therapy.
As you can see, Dr. Blane, my son is out of control, and I don't know what to do.
I would start with confiscating that pillow.
Tried to take it from him once, but when I picked it up, it was as hard as a rock.
Desmond's anime addiction has grown way out of control, Dr. Blane. He had an incident the other day, and now his father refuses to speak to him.
What happened?
That's called a manga, Father. It's like the book version of an anime.
Why are the pages stuck together?
One of the pages got stuck to the bottom of my husband's shoe. He hasn't spoken since.
That's fucking disgusting. So, Desmond's been living with you for 3 weeks now. How's that been?
Hell.
Mom, help!
Honey, what's wrong?
I forgot to wear protection and I think I got my girlfriend pregnant.
Desmond, you smell like shit. If you want to live here, you have to shower.
Why? I've never seen them shower in Attack on Titan.
Desmond, stop running like that.
But it's more aerodynamic.
Dr. Blane, if you can't fix them, we're gonna have to kick him out.
Desmond, it's nice to finally sit down with you. Thank you, Dr. Blane. Let's start with family life, Desmond. How would you say your relationship with your dad is? Well, my dad beats my ass every night, but I'm starting to memorize his attack patterns. Soon, victory will be mine. I don't know if there's really any way that situation ends in victory, but Tell me more about your childhood.
Don't you mean my origin story?
Sure.
Becoming the hero I am today wasn't easy, because to fight evil, you have to know how to wield it. When I was 17, I discovered a death note. I was young, not ready to wield such power. At the time, my bitch grandma was trying to make me stop watching anime, so I wrote her name in the death note. 24 hours later, she died! I had killed my first enemy. My family told me she died because she was 95 years old and had a brain tumor. But I knew the real reason. And even though that bitch deserved to die, from that day on I vowed to never take lives, only save them. And that was the day I truly became a hero. I haven't killed anyone since.
Do you also have a brain tumor?
The doctors think so, but it's not confirmed yet.
Okay, well, next question. Why did you bring a body pillow to therapy?
That is my waifu, and her name is Miku.
Okay, and why did you bring your waifu to therapy?
Because my mom told me this was couples therapy. She lied, didn't she?
Yep.
Interesting. Then what kind of therapy is this?
Think of it like conversion therapy for weirdos.
Weirdos? Name one thing about me that's weird.
Your girlfriend's a fucking pillow, Desmond.
Speaking of that pillow, we decided to ask Desmond if the character on his pillow met the age of consent. The answer he gave us was downright disturbing. He said, quote, "What's an age of consent?" Turns out, Desmond's condition is more severe than we originally thought.
All right, Desmond, if you don't get your shit together, your parents are gonna kick you out. So first we're gonna start with getting rid of your waifu, okay? The character on that pillow is way too young for you anyways.
Well, in my headcanon, she's old enough.
Headcanon isn't gonna hold up in court, Desmond. Next, you're gonna find a hobby.
I already have a hobby.
And what's that?
Gooning to One Piece and Naruto characters.
Oh my God.
What? You've never watched One Piece?
No, but I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't admit that you goon to a children's cartoon.
It's not a cartoon, you numbskull! Focus, Desmond. You can beat this guy. You just...
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing this trick where me and the voice in my head come up with a little plan. It's called my inner monologue.
Desmond, that's called schizophrenia.
What?
You know what? This actually adds up, but I think you have severe schizophrenia. Like, you should be worried about this.
Maybe I should be worried. Maybe that's what most people would be. But I'm not most people. I'm a hero. And when you're a hero, there's nothing you can't overcome.
Desmond did not overcome his schizophrenia. He was last seen patrolling the streets of South Chicago, screaming, "Who dares challenge me?" That was 4 months ago. The chief of the Chicago Police Department addressed this during a press conference, stating it's safe to assume he died a violent death. And as for Dr. Blane, when we asked him how he felt about not being able to help Desmond's family with their problems, he simply said, the only problem in Desmond's family was Desmond. And according to the Chicago Police Department, that problem solved itself. This has been Brutally Honest with Dr. Victor Blane.